Hey everyone, it's time once again for the word of the week. This week we just have one word, technically two, but they're forms of the same word. So the word this week is inherent, which means existing in something as a permanent, essential, or characteristic attribute or quality. So that's an adjective, so it describes a noun. So you could say like timeliness or respectfulness are inherent qualities of Miss Austen, or being really sparse with your words and really not being overly talkative. That's an inherent quality to Mr. Dayton, for example. However, I use the word more often, and I see it used more often as an adverb. And an adverb describes a verb or an adjective or another adverb. And so the adverb form of the word inherent, as with most adverbs, is you just add an ly onto the end of it. So that is inherently. So inherently means in a permanent, essential, or characteristic way. So in this case, you would say something like, Miss Austen is inherently respectful and on time, or Mr. Dayton is inherently pretty quiet, something like that. So you can describe people as having inherent qualities or being inherently something. You can also describe other nouns. So like you could describe an activity as inherently something. So for example, the work of, working in the woods as a logger is inherently dangerous, or working as a nurse is in an emergency room is inherently fast-paced. So what I want you to do today or this week for your words of the week activity is two things. I want you to think about some qualities that are inherent to you, to your personality. So you can say that in two ways. You can say being organized is inherent to me, or you can say I am inherently organized. And then I want you to think about this whole distance learning thing that we're like doing, or whatever it is that we're doing right now. And I want you to say, what are some things that are inherent about learning at home with the internet or with packets instead of in the classroom. So I look forward to reading your responses. I really liked a lot of your responses for exacerbate and mitigate. I think you guys did a really nice job of understanding the relationship between those two words, and how oftentimes what you're doing in any given situation is either going to exacerbate it or mitigate it. So I want you to think about things that are inherently true about you and inherently true about this weird distance learning thing that we're doing. I hope you have a good week. I miss you as always, and I would love to hear from you if you have an opportunity to reach out to me. Bye.